Well, it's Saturday, and I'm over here at the Amazon facility here on Staten Island. Why is that? Well, if you recall the video that suddenly got hundreds of views and everything, where I trespassed and everything, I'm trying to see the potential of another place that could be the potential future location for a retirement community that I'm working on for one of my projects. Okay, so according to the map, it's a little, where I'm trying to head to is a little bit further out. I'm trying to see where there's a good connection towards, the train tracks and everything, because it's all in the effort to see the potential of privatizing the freight railroads, the roads that's over there, so that way, more passenger service could be accessible over here and stuff. So I'm just trying to look even more. Look at this. I'm on River Drive, I believe it's called, and everything. And right here is the crossing gates, which is perfect. Like where I was over there and everything. I was over there by JFK 8, and now I'm here and stuff, and it actually shows the possibilities. Okay, so for everyone that's not a Patreon member, y'all should know that one of my later projects involves including a proposal of extending the privatized rail system that I first talk about in my book Raymond Imagination, which is, yes, available on the Amazon Kindle for $2.99. Can't count how many times I've said it. Basically, if you look at the map right here, like, this is the map of the train tracks that are right here for the Staten Island Freight Railroad and stuff. Over here is the Amazon facility on Frank W. Gay Boulevard. And over here it goes towards Gulf, Gothel's Bridge, and so much more and everything. And like, basically you can see how it could easily connect with the rest of Mariners Harbor and so much more, in a way that it would be easier to be able to commute there and everything. Now, I'm sure there are many that would prefer taking the 40 over towards Amazon and other places, and that's okay. You know, frankly, taking the train is not for everyone. But this is something that I've been looking into and everything. If it's something that that could be considered, because of course I'll never have the money to start the service, especially the service that I want. Like, for instance, this is predominantly a diesel oriented track, I believe. I don't see any third rails or catenaries and everything. I don't even know why this third station is here now that I think about it. But basically, parts of the track would get teared up in favor of linear induction motors and everything, and you know, that's it. Okay, so I got to be careful getting out of here, only because, like, at the corner that I came at, there was like a decent sized puddle, and this is narrow, but thankfully I got a hatchback. I got a not a hatchback, a compact SUV, so it's not too big and everything. But you know, let me get out of here. Right now by the Gothel's Bridge, and this is more of the tracks. These going this way, it would curve and then lead towards the Amazon facility and everything, because this actually crosses over or a little bit more and everything. It would also intersect towards the area of the into that bridge over by the Gothel's Bridge and everything. So one thing I was also seeing in this proposal is that, what if this metro system could also have the potential of connecting towards the tracks that lead to Newark Airport and stuff? Because this proposal altogether includes links towards Brooklyn and Queens, at least up to the area close to Rikers Island, and also heading to it also includes heading to Newark on one line and Teterboro on another and stuff. So just a continuation on this proposal and everything. And of course, this is the track that goes over into goes over to Elizabeth. A bridge comes down and it leads trains over there. The only thing that will be a potential challenge is the traffic with regards to boats. But this is something that I discuss in my new book, Imagination at Sea, which is available for right now for pre-order for 99 cents on Amazon Kindle. And the book, like, basically the book will be available this spring by the month of April and everything, and you're available to download that. But anyway, one thing I discuss is the possibility of not necessarily eliminating container ships as they are right now, but revisiting the possibility of using container-based airships to be able to travel more inland to certain areas, especially at a faster pace, because there's a lot of potential with that, and there are some that consider that as a form of transport today. It's just it hasn't been brought to a full extent, not as much as the container ships right now, because the company town of Queensport is potentially going to be located at where a major employer is located and stuff. Fun fact about this road, by the way, this is actually where my dad took me 10 years ago to try to drive for the first time. Around that time I had my learner's permit and everything, and to the fact that I was super nervous with regards to driving says a lot. Like, every time I finished driving around that time, I ended up with a pounding headache and everything. Now I just drive like second nature. The fact that I work for Via Jersey City says a lot. So, you know, it's always reminiscent for me coming back here and everything to see like how much things have changed over time. In fact, now that I'm looking at this area, this could possibly be a good location for the community almost. Oh, the one drawback is, of course, that we'll have to make it as stormproof as possible since it's right by the water. I personally live on a street where it's more of an incline, but we'll see how things go. And to discuss a little bit further what is going to be discussed in Imagination at Sea, basically it involves the idea of having a faster and more efficient form of you know, being able to transport cargo in a way where it's not too overbearing and stuff. So it basically involves the idea of it doesn't remove the idea of operating cranes, but let's face it, drone technology is becoming more and more efficient and stuff. So what if there could be the possibility of operating drones from between the trains or whatever and the container ships? Some are perched, and if this was a busier area, like for instance in Los Angeles, what if instead of waiting for the ships to be perched, the drones can be able to pick them up between the train and the ship and so on and so forth, so that way it could minimize the time waiting there and everything, because many of which could be consumer products, whether smartphones or otherwise, but others could be needed resources like medical equipment. And you know, there are some cases of medical equipment that could be utilized at a much further extent. So it's just one of the many things that I'm looking at and everything, and the potentials with regards to the project that I have in mind. But either way, that's it. What are your thoughts on this video? Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram at both DJ__transit_ or art gallery, and also on Patreon and Amazon.